Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 20th through the 26th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. The overall energy for the reading, the Fool. Pretty cool energy, pretty open. Like, let's go, let's do, let's, super nice energy. Let's see here. In the recent past, the Strength card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You're showing up a little, struggling a little bit there. Almost feeling like I'm all alone in this mess, which I don't think you are, because from what I see, there's energies attached to you of probably commitment even there, but that's how you feel like. I feel like I'm by myself here. I don't know, there's something a little struggling there, but you're seemingly, steady and on your feet and kind of pushing through there. In the current situation, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Okay, there's something suspicious about this energy. There's nice energy exchange that seems to make you happy, and I think everybody involved. But in the middle of it all, it kind of lands as, there's something about this one. Like somebody comes in with a little bit of a suspicious mind over it. I can't really trust this 100%. And I'm like, well, the energy seems awesome. So, but, in the immediate future, the Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords. This is Virgo gone rogue, man. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but it's definitely out of character here. Where it's going to be perceived as Virgo's gone mad, But to you, it's fun. But even to you, it's out of character because it's not planned. It's spontaneous. It could be crazy that you're even doing this. So I don't know what the fuck it is. But I just see it as an energy of, I could attribute this to a fire sign and I would be like, oh, okay. But with you, it's like, what? Hold on. It's a little bit out of character. What are you doing here? So I'm not judging. I like the energy, but it could seem a little crazy even to you. It could be even like, okay, I've gone too far here. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Fool. Oopsie. The Lovers, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a connection here. And that's where your energy seems to be completely open. Seems to be like, oh, hell yeah. 100%. I'm for this. And it feels good for the most part. But it does carry a little bit of a question mark at the end of it. So it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to feel 100% secure in this energy for some reason, which is similar to what shows up in the current situation. From an energetic perspective, everything here feels awesome. Feels like, oh, hell yeah, let's do this. Let's go, The Strength card in the recent past, you get the Page of Wands, the High Priestess, the Strength card. You have a good feeling about something there. Why are you not letting this have these feelings? You have a good feeling about something, but it's something that seems to be tough altogether. So I kind of get the sense that you're probably dealing with something tough, but you got a good feeling over, the direction that it's taking or where it's supposed to land you eventually. While you're dealing with it, it's tough. Also carrying a sense of, but I have a good feeling about it. Okay. Let me do the Nine of Pentacles. You get the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, the Hierophant. Yeah, you have no idea about the direction that this connection that you're part of is heading into. There's a direction here. It's kind of dark out there. You have no idea where it leads. And it's like I'm kind of walking blindfolded here. And while I have kind of a good feeling about it, it's a little scary. It's a little, what the fuck are we doing here? Okay, let me do the Hierophant. The Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Two of Wands. Think of it again, go back to the path in the darkness, right? You don't know where it's leading, you don't know what's up. And at some point, and you're walking with somebody because there's a commitment here that walks that path. And at some point during that walk, I don't know, maybe you or them kind of stop because they hear a noise, and then it's like, and when you turn back around, the other person is not there anymore. And it's like, oh shit, now I'm completely lost. Like, not only am I lost on this path, I'm lost from whoever was on this path with me. That's why the feeling of, I feel like I'm alone here. But it becomes a little bit of a complete confusing mess in the middle of the night. You know? So it feels like not only are you lost for you personally, but within this connection, there's a sense of, I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't know where they're at. You know, so it's lost in the dark there for sure. Okay, you're still looking like you're keeping steady though. You know, there's a sense of, okay, let's keep as much as possible grounded and not scared out of our minds here, and just keep going. This path is going to lead somewhere. For the Eight of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I think it's starting to get at least a little bit sunny out there. The sun is starting to come out on that dark path. I feel like maybe even if you haven't found them, you see them in the distance at least. Because there seems to be a energy exchange here between you and whoever's at the other end. There seems to be a little bit of disruption along the way as you communicate to them or them to you. There seems to be maybe wind or something where you can't understand each other very well, but at least there's something. Connection has been reestablished somehow, you know. Let me do the Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower. What? This energy of craziness is starting to build up a little bit. Somebody comes up with a crazy idea, and by somebody I think it's you. I don't know, it feels like you're just throwing something out there, seeing if it sticks. You know, but it seems like a crazy idea. Maybe coming from you, it's a crazy idea, because again, there's some sort of spontaneity to it. There's some sort of impulsiveness. You're not that, you know. You could be, of course, but generally there's an idea to you of planning, organizing. Like, you can't just break through that just like that. Even though, again, you could. Not in this context. You're being looked upon as, what are you doing? What's up with you? Where did this come from? You know? So somebody might be throwing in an idea of something here. It's for the betterment of the situation. So as you communicate and there's wind blowing or something, you could be coming in with, let's build a little paper or cup tunnel so that we're not interfered with winds, or I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's a crazy idea for the betterment of this though, but it seems crazy. Let's do the Nine of Cups. You get the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool. I feel like you're just trying to protect yourself at this moment in time, in the sense of, as good as I feel that the connection has been reestablished, I still need to care for my own needs here. So maybe you're tired, maybe you're hungry, maybe you want to stop for a quick break for food or drink or something. And if you did that, you might lose the connection again, but it's like, but it's a must. I have to also consider myself here. Like, I have to put myself first. So yeah, it's, while things are looking like they're coming out of the dark there, that things were in the past, it's looking a whole lot better. It's just, you know, still a little tricky. You know, there's still a little, like, these energies are not settled, the energies of better, but they do look better. Let me see the Devil in the immediate future, you get the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Devil. Ooh. That's what this energy is? You're shutting something down, but like drastically, and probably even controversially. I don't know. There's definitely a sense of, again, I wouldn't be surprised if I would see this, and I think this is you. I don't think it's somebody else. But I wouldn't be surprised if I would see this from, say, a fire sign or even an air sign, not from an earth sign in general. Not even because it's you, just earth in general. You're just slamming that door and yelling out of your mind, and just some version of you is coming out that is even surprising you. You know? That's why it's looking a little, what's going on here? Because it's almost looking like it's out of the blue, which I don't think it is. I think it's a build-up to bring you to this stage. But it's nasty. It's nasty. It's what it is. And even you are the one that's saying, oh yeah, I'm bringing on the nasty. Like, I would be scared of this energy. For the Queen of Wands, you get the Nine of Cups, the Magician, the Ace of Wands. Because you're passionately putting yourself first. That's why it's happening like that. Very passionate about that. And like I said, I would do this for myself. I would. If I have to be nasty about it, I'm gonna. Yeah. And you're gonna. By the looks of it. I don't know what you're doing here. It's a fun energy, but it is nasty. The nasty part I would move away, but I can't, because these are the energies that are coming through. For the Ace of Swords, in the immediate future, you get the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups. You might be onto something here, because the end result of this is nice. It's like, I don't know what you're planning, what you're doing, what your end goal is, but I feel like it's going to turn quite nice. So while it's nasty as it's being done, it's bringing on great results, at least for you. I'm not sure if for the entire situation you're dealing with, but for you, you're coming out of this being like, I did that, you know, almost proud. Okay, we'll go with that. If that's the end result, then I'm not encouraging you to be nasty. As I said, I would take the nasty part out, but that's just how the energy comes through. From the universe for you as a final advice, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor. You're just not letting this partnership go. You're like, okay, I lost them for a split second there, but hey, once I got them back, I'm going to grab onto them. Like, you're not going anywhere. I'm not getting lost here without you. We can get lost together if you want, but not without you. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. So there's definitely quite the grab over this partnership once you get it back into your hold there. So whatever it is that you're doing, even though you're putting yourself first, I feel like it has to do with maybe trying to do something for this partnership or for the benefit of this part. I don't know. But weird reading for an earth sign, but I'm kind of digging it. It's like fiery type of a little bit nasty. Again, I would put that to the side, but I can't because that's how the energies show up. So, but anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.